He's a Fox. That's him right there. He's a Fox News host. That's what he's most known for. He is a veteran, which I suppose is handy, but he has no experience in running a large organization. He doesn't have really any intel experience. No one really knows why he is the pick for defense, and it kind of just gets worse. So in this article from Media Matters, we find that Pete Hegseth's book includes complaints about Muslims' birth rates, praise for crusaders who push back Muslim hordes. Trump's potential defense secretary, quote, just like the Christian crusaders who pushed back the Muslim hordes in the 12th century, American crusaders will need to muster the same courage against Islamists today. Can we say Christian nationalism? Yes, we can. And this was a Media Matters story from 2020 on his anti-Muslim history, and it says here Pete Hegseth is an anti-Muslim bigot who's warned followers about the Muslim birth rate in states like Michigan, criticized the election of Muslims to public office, and praised President Donald Trump's call for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. Hegseth is a co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend Edition. He's an influential pro-Trump voice who's lobbied Trump to pardon people convicted of war crimes. Hegseth himself has endorsed committing war crimes. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be your new Secretary of Defense. It also says here that Hegseth has pushed anti-Muslim rhetoric on Fox News. For instance, in February 2016 segment about Hamtramck, Michigan, which has a Muslim majority, Hegseth pushed fears about the assimilation and integration of Muslims. In May 2017, Hegseth criticized then Minneapolis Mayor Betsy Hodges for giving her State of the City address at a mosque. He stated, quote, this is the left doing everything they can to fall over themselves to fawn over a new community, unquote. In May of 2018, Hegseth said of France, I hate to put it this way, but I think it's true. They've got a slow motion 9/11 happening in their borders in France. Demography matters. Muslims are having 2.6 kids, whereas French folks are having 1.6 kids. Hegseth is also a supporter of then Florida Republican congressional candidate Laura Loomer, who had described herself as a proud Islamophobe, has said that she didn't care about the anti-Muslim mass shooting in Christchurch, New Zealand, and has stated that she's in favor of more migrant deaths. Hegseth has repeatedly defended Loomer and said that he hopes she wins and wins big, and posted a now-deleted tweet containing a donation link for her campaign. Hegseth makes his anti-Muslim views clear in his book American Crusade, which was released in May of 2020. In it, he wrote that just like the Christian crusaders who pushed back the Muslim hordes in the 12th century, American crusaders will need to muster the same courage against Islamists today. Warned about Muslims' birth rates in states like Michigan, New York, and Minnesota, and complained about the number of Muslim Americans who've been elected to office across the U.S. And then he goes into excerpts. Um, and it's kind of honestly, a lot of it is the standard Christian